I'm sure lately you guys have seen a lot of tweets and watched a lot of videos by creators talking about the reporting system coming to Minecraft, the moderation system, and for the most part, people are not happy about it. I haven't really talked about it, and I think I'm sort of with you guys where I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Why is there so much backlash? Why is there so much anger? And honestly, just a lot of people are upset with Mojang over this. Because on paper, it seems like a very good thing. It seems like their intentions are pure and honest, and they're trying to protect players. And I think we can all agree that that's just a good thing, right? Trying to protect players is a good thing. So, what's going on here? So, I think after a couple days of trying not to overanalyze the situation, it just dawned on me that it's relatively simple. It all goes back to communication yet again. All of the issues I've been seeing with the community and Mojang, and a lot of the backlash, a lot of the anger and confusion the past 365 days, really, when it comes to Minecraft, all stems back to communication. Nobody knew this was going to happen. And this is really important because this impacts a lot of players. This impacts everybody that plays Minecraft, and of course, Minecraft server owners and creators and people that just enjoy playing multiplayer. This impacts you, and we had no idea that this was going to be implemented in the next update, alongside allay duplication, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, they just sort of merged these two things together and some other bug fixes, and sort of just like, here you guys have it. We're adding this, and this is what is going to happen. So over the past 2 or 3 weeks, Mojang has realized that people are not going to accept this. They're not happy about the situation. This hasn't been communicated properly. In fact, they were just basically ready to roll this over, and we just had to accept the situation. And I think as a result of all of the backlash, huge outrage going on right now with the situation, Mojang has decided to delay the update. And I'm not sure when we can expect to have this update. I think it's inevitable. I think it's bound to happen. I will have a link down below in the description so you guys can have all of the details in one single post by Mojang. They've spanned this on several different accounts, from developers to their main account. And it seems like this is something that they're continuing to update and make sure that it's pretty straightforward on who this impacts, the process for false bans, the appeals, and ultimately why they're going about implementing this. So I really encourage you guys to read this so you know all the information. I'll read the first paragraph, which I feel like is probably one of the more important paragraphs about why they're deciding to do this. So here's what Mojang has to say. Ensuring the safety of Minecraft players is at the heart of why we're releasing player reporting in Java. Without human moderation, online communities can become unwelcoming, toxic, or in some cases, dangerous to the security of individual players. We need to provide safeguards that will help keep all of our players safe and welcome in the online environments where they play Minecraft. Player reporting will help keep Minecraft communities free from hate speech, bullying, harassment, sexual solicitation, and personal threats. We believe that human moderation and community guidelines are critical to reducing toxic behavior and promoting healthy Minecraft online communities. So, this is all just really good things, and I think we all want this in any environment, in any game that we play. But going back to what I said earlier, to put it simply, it's all about communication. This was something that they never really told us until they were basically ready to roll it out. And this impacts millions of players. I do appreciate and I do see the value in moderation and a lot of the things that they're trying to protect players from, hate speech, bullying, harassment. I've experienced many of these things several times before, and I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this video have experienced a lot of these things, and you know how important moderation is and the good that can happen from it. And I think that's a system that would take several years to perfect. It would take a long time of just sort of studying server behavior, understanding the different communities, the role-playing communities, the SMPs. Context is so important when it comes to especially a community as diverse as Minecraft. There's so many different pockets of communities and how people interact with other players and their friends. So I'm not sure Mojang, specifically Microsoft, understands how enormous and diverse their community is. You know, this is one of those things, like I said, you can't make mistakes when it comes to banning, even if you're able to appeal those bans. Once you ban someone, and especially if you ban someone and they did nothing wrong, that's probably it for that player. They're probably not going to want to come back to play Minecraft. I will give some credit to Mojang. I know a lot of people behind the scenes have reached out to some of the biggest creators, most influential creators, and people like me. They've reached out to me. I'm sure they've reached out to some of your favorite creators and streamers to understand how they feel about the situation. But I will say that's after the backlash. That's after they realized nobody really wanted this, at least right now with how it is. So yeah, they communicated a lot of these things after the backlash, and that's simply just not acceptable. They have to learn from these mistakes when it comes to communication and execution, and reaching out to as many players as possible, even people that aren't creators. I honestly think this would have been better if they handled this situation similar to how they handled the merging of Minecraft accounts. They gave us plenty of time to understand who this would impact, how we go about merging our accounts, and why this is ultimately a good thing long term. So I think if they would have handled it similar to how they handled the merging of Minecraft accounts, they might have seen a better result. But as of right now, all they can do is learn from their mistakes. Minecraft is a massive game handled by thousands of people behind the scenes. So I don't think it's appropriate to point fingers at certain individuals. We don't really know who makes these type of decisions. Like I said, it's a massive game. It's ran by an amazing team, but it's also owned by Microsoft, which is one of the biggest corporations in the entire world. So I think that's something we also have to understand. But at the end of the day, I'm part of the community. I feel like a viewer for the most part. If you feel upset and angry, it's within your right, and nobody should take that away from you. So share your feedback and thoughts down below, especially if you own a server. I definitely would be curious in your opinions. I want to say thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll catch you all later. So take care. Peace.